plea discussion is when a case is going on, the state can make offers to us. They make offers. That's how it is. It's a discussion back and forth on what would it take to resolve this case in a fair manner. And it takes a lot of work. The defense attorney's flushing out the case, arguing. The judge is not privy to any of that. The judge literally just gets updates at hearings every 30 days as to what's going on. Are you moving the case and that kind of stuff. So most judges, 99% of them, will not get involved if we've come to an agreement. They know we've hammered this out over a long time, that there are difficulties, but some judges, after all that work, after reading a paragraph on a police report, just want to intervene, and that's pure ego.
And
It's pure
the
ego.
next question is, why would you?
Right.
I mean,
right.
you have.
What are you doing?
You're handling
Right.
at least 1,000 cases.
Right.
And your case count must be through the roof, especially in Broward, Dade County, and Palm Beach.
Right.
Why would you interfere?
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you want to move these cases? Yesterday, we were in court, and there was probably 80 cases on that dock
Oh, yeah.
that are set for trial, in which half of them, well, more than half, 90% of them that were set for trial probably won't even go because they don't have, you can only try one case a week.
Right. Right.
And she has a 2-week trial period. So she set, I think, at least 12 cases for trial for 2 weeks. What a waste of time and resources.
Right. Right.
And especially when at least 4 of them could have pled out.
Right.
And she's not accepting the plea. Very strange. I mean, the court personnel, like, you know, the lawyers' time, the defendants, the victims' times, they come back and forth to court all the time, hoping that your case is going to either be resolved or not resolved. Even with victim approval, I think she.
Right. What's your position on this, Mike? What are you thinking? You know what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, you know, the thing that I was just thinking right there is, one of the things that people don't understand is that that case, the disposition of that case, would be completely different if it were in Miami-Dade. It would be completely different if it were in Broward. It's completely different if it's just in front of another judge.
Right.
I always joke around in Miami-Dade, they don't care about anything unless you kill somebody. And so it's,
Don't say that. They're going to get harsher.
yeah, they have a lot more of a reasonable approach just because their docket's so huge. I think the public defender for a while was not even handling third-degree felonies because they just have too much on their plate.
Right.
Broward is a little bit more busy than Palm Beach, but all the time I've been in Broward, I haven't had a judge reject a plea.